Today's the day that I get banned on Twitch. How was you guys' weekends, by the way?
So if people haven't known in chat, I posted on Twitter recently a selfie of myself going to a Rex Orange County concert.
How was your weekend, Liz? What did you do?
Well, I helped my dad on his little business of an ice cream boat.
What type of white people shit is this? So anyway, last night when I arrived back home, I came upstairs to my room. You know, I sat down and I did a few things on the computer. I was clicking and clacking my keyboard away, you know, on Twitter. I heard like, you know, some ruffling and tussling happening downstairs. I was like, what's going on? And so I decided to go down. Naturally, being a very curious man that I am, I opened my door and started walking into the hallway to be greeted by a random white woman. I was very, very confused. And all she said was, I think I left my purse up here. And I was like, okay. First of all, she doesn't live here. Secondly, I don't think she was ever up here to begin with. And third, who the f is she? So I walk downstairs. I pass my roommate in the stairwell, and you know, I go, how f***ed up are you right now? And he goes, very fucked up, bro. I'm like, all right, is this gonna be that type of night, huh? And so you know, I go to the kitchen, I get me a drink, and then like I'm coming back out to come back upstairs, and then I meet her downstairs, and she goes, who the fuck are you? Get out of my way. And I was like,
What the fuck?
What?
who the fuck are you? I'm like, hi, I'm Evan. And then I look over to our kitchen island. Her purse has been sitting there in the entire time. And so I was just sitting there like, was he giving her like a house tour? Like what was called? Why would he show her the upstairs?
Check out people. I think she was trying to check out.
Yeah,
Like,
she was.
She was sus.
I'm like, are we getting robbed right now? Like, what's going on? I come back into my room and I'm like, whatever, you guys have fun. And so here's the thing about my room. Now, I have the biggest room in this house by far. It is insanely huge. If you've watched my house tour video, you know that this room is the size of a goddamn small apartment. But that's besides the point. I'm not rich. Downstairs, directly below my room, is my friend's bedroom. And he has the smallest room in this house, which is the size of my closet. The thing is, every single time we play music in the living room, which is next to his room downstairs or whatever, I can feel the vibrations of our massive speaker down there vibrate up the wall into the floorboard here, and I can feel it like, you know, vibrating whenever the music is played loudly. So if we were to have a party downstairs, I wouldn't really be able to hear the music, but I could feel it vibrating through the floor, like the bass or whatever. So what I'm getting at is with my friend's bedroom being downstairs, I started, you know, feeling some, you know, banging that happened in I guess patterns, right? It was just like you know, like it just kept going. So imagine that happening, you know, for a while, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm feeling this in my feet, and I'm like, well, they're not playing music down there, and the only room down there is his, and I've never felt this before coming from his room. And the only other explanation is that the wall I'm facing right now in terms of my camera and my PC is the same like wall that he shares all the way at the bottom floor downstairs. That is the edge of the house. That's where his bed is. This is where my PC is. The only thing I can imagine that was happening with this man is fucking hard. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know, I'm like, no, surely they're not, right? Like, surely they're definitely not in the middle of fornicating. But then periodically, you know, that banging pattern that's like, you know, eventually at some points it gets louder, like, you know, like, and then faster, and I'm like, oh, well, my God. And so like, I'm feeling this in the bottom of my toes, and I'm like, and hearing it suddenly, and I'm like,
Dude,
damn.
Just Dance, give them a break.
It was Just Dance.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Just Dance,
See, that game makes a little more sense, right? And I'm sitting here like, damn, like this is really happening right now. This man's really going to town. I'm like, whatever, right? Like maybe he's gonna be done in like 2 to 3 minutes.
No.
No.
Eventually, I'm like, all right, well, I might as well go ahead and support him from a distance, right? Like, you know, do my best to make the homie know that I'm there for him, right? Naturally, I start playing music to support him. And so, like, I'm here thinking, all right, maybe this is gonna make them slow down. Maybe it's gonna make them stop. Like instead, that song has a pretty defining pattern and beat, right? It's like,
Oh my fucking
like I'm like, damn, they're going with the beat. Like, holy shit, like I'm actually helping out. Like, God, I'm doing a good job right now.
It's not really mad.
They're dancing now. It's that DDR that's going on down there.
I was able to play 2 more whole songs before they finally stopped. These were like 4 or 5 minute songs. So they at least went for like 30 minutes. Third wheeling is hard when you're like watching your friends just, sitting there going to a date or making out in front of you and all that stuff. This was more like cucking. It's like they were having sex right next to me. And just knowing that was bad enough. Welcome, lovely people on the internet. Today, Otara Japan has paid me large sums of money to sniff anime girl feet, among other things. I wish this was a joke, but this is the truth. They have sent me a variety of flavors to smell from their online store, and they have assured me that you can get 10% off anything on their store by using code EVAN at checkout. Their links will be on my Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you want a link to their website.
Are we confirming that Evan is officially now Evan Fito?
No. Basically, the first one that they sent me was schoolgirl feet. I don't know if I'm proud of this. Mom, if you're watching, stop watching right now. My sister actually watches my videos, so it's gonna be a very awkward conversation when I see her in a few weeks. I mean, I don't know if I want to know what schoolgirl feet smells like, right? Because, like, why would you want to smell a schoolgirl's feet?
You are weird.
Yeah, this is a lot, man. Like, what is this size bottle? Like, this assumes that you're gonna spray this, like, at least every single day for a month.
It could be like a car cologne, emergency.
I don't know if you would want schoolgirl's feet to be your car cologne smell.
Okay.
Ah,
he's not having fun.
It actually smells like fucking feet. Like oh my god. When you take off like your shoes sometimes and like you just smell the foot smell. It actually smells like that. It's like they bottled up all the sogginess from someone's sock. They squeezed it out and put it in a goddamn spray. Where the hell did I even put it? I need to wash my hands. I can't do this right now. Hold on. I have to wash my goddamn hand. This is too much.
The quick intermission.
Yeah, that scent is like just still permeating the air right now, and I don't like this in the slightest. There's more though. There's a lot more.
Why don't you just sniff it instead of spraying it? Because you're gonna spray it in your hand, not in a paper.
The next scent, because these don't get any better, is the scent of a girl's panties with stains. You can imagine what's down there, YouTube and Twitch.
Is it like piss?
I don't want to know what it's a stain of.
You got this, champ.
I sprayed it. Let's try it out. This one you can use as like a perfume or whatever. So kind of like how they did with the Fifi one where they just sprayed it with like a cherry scent or whatever. This one actually smells good. The smell of a schoolgirl's panties, it's like cherry. I believe. I don't know the exact smell because I can't read Japanese to tell you. At least one out of the few so far is pretty nice, right? One of these is the fragrance of a gal sitting with you in the car, and the other is supposed to be a cute schoolgirl in the front passenger seat. I'm assuming this is the gal over here because of the blonde hair, and the other one's the schoolgirl in the front passenger seat. Being the non-Japanese expert here, we're gonna start with the gal sitting with you in the car. Hopefully this one smells good too. There are balls that fell out of it and I'm scared. It smells like a car air freshener.
You can put that in your car.
This actually smells ridiculously good. What do you think the next scent is?
Armpit? Is there armpit smell?
Well, I'm excited to tell you that our next scent is the scent of a wet and transparent blouse worn by a sweaty schoolgirl.
Hey, maybe you might prefer body sweat than feet sweat.
Does anyone prefer body sweat? It actually doesn't smell bad.
What does it smell like? Like, is there anything you can relate it to?
Maybe like a peach-ish scent.
So like a peach scent from Bath and Body.
Yeah. The next one we're gonna go back to the good smelling ones again, or at least the ones that I know will smell good. It's the schoolgirl sitting with you in a car.
I feel like it smell like a brand new car.
It probably will smell like a brand new car, and honestly, that's fine.
Oh, dude, that's like the best smell.
This does smell like a new car. You were actually exactly on the nose with that. What do you think the last thing smells like? What do you think it is?
I feel like it's something related to like maybe a girl being completely wet.
All right. Well, this one is definitely going to be the all-time favorite. In fact, this one might make the thumbnail. I'm not sure. If you're watching this in the future, you tell me if it made the thumbnail. This is the smell of a pregnant woman.
Oh no.
I don't want to smell this one.
I wouldn't eat it, honestly. I completely agree with you.
I'm hoping it smells like, you know, really nice, because like I don't want to be disgusted right now. The feet smell was bad enough, and I want this one to smell good.
I'm rooting for the bad smell right now.
I'm confident enough. I'm gonna spray it on my other hand. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Yo, pregnant women smell good. I should like ask my roommates what I smell like. Hey, Jack, you want to smell like a pregnant woman?
Oh boy, I do. Oh, I put it in my mouth. Where do I put this?
I don't think you should taste it.
Just like Mama made, baby.
Thank you for those who watching this YouTube video. You can get 10% off using code Evan on the Otona Japan website. The link will be on my Twitter, so please follow me on Twitter. Thank you, Otona Japan, for sponsoring this video. Thank you, Liz Usagi, for joining me today. You're not getting any of the money, but you can have the cents if you want.
No.